What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Mommy AMB. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We upload every Monday and Friday. My name is Bridget and I have a 1-year-old daughter named Briella. She is actually sleeping in the room, so I'm trying to be quiet. And 1 second. Okay. Hopefully we're good now. This piece of hair is bothering me. Okay, as I was saying, she is in the other room sleeping because I wanted to do a story time because this is one of my favorite stories to tell. I love to tell it. I want Briella to be able to look back and watch this video to see how I found out I was pregnant as well. So like I said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more videos of me and the cutest 1-year-old ever. Okay, let's start. Okay, I've tried recording this video a couple of times and every time I try it, I get very emotional and cry and it's just not pretty. So I'm going to try not to cry, and a lot of times why I cry is because I was going through a lot at that time and I didn't know what I was going through until after I had Briella. And so looking back, like, why didn't I know and stuff like that, you know. So it gets very emotional for me. Plus I'm even more emotional after I had Briella. So like I cry over the stupidest things. So I'm gonna try not to cry. I'm gonna try and get through this once again. Oh, and you can probably hear cars going by and stuff. It's really loud because they redid the road and they did it gravel for some reason, so yeah. And you can probably also hear Trey. He's walking around and his... Come here. You come say hi? And his collar is a little dingling. So, yeah. Okay. Anyways. Yes. I found out I was pregnant when I was 22. At the time, I was on my weight loss journey, so I had been losing a lot of weight, and then there was one specific area in my stomach that I could not get rid of, and there's a car. And I was like, I was like dieting great. I kept working on the area, like I was like, why can't I lose this? Later come found out I was pregnant. My chest started to grow and it was hurting really bad. I decided to look some stuff up, and so I was like, why would your chest hurt? And there was many things, of course, like breast cancer, your workouts, you're pregnant, like a whole long list of things. So I was like, oh, it's just from my workouts because I had been changing up my workouts, you know, doing chest more often, whatever. My boobs were getting so big and I was like, oh my gosh, because I've always been flat chested. So right there was one symptom. I was very sick in the morning. I would throw up here and there, just not feeling well, but I just thought it was a phase I was going through because sometimes I would go through phases where I just wouldn't feel good, you know, so I was like, it's just one of those phases. I'll get over it soon, whatever. So there's another symptom. And so then I finally decided to go to my family doctor that I've had ever since I was born. He gave birth to me and he was like, oh, you're just constipated, because I even took a pee test. It was negative. I took an x-ray, and you're not supposed to when you're pregnant, so that was bad. And he was just like pressing my stomach, oh, you're just constipated. And I'm like, I really don't think I'm constipated because I've been constipated before and it was just like a different kind of feeling. So he's like, we'll schedule you a sonogram just to make sure you don't have any cysts or anything like that. So I was like, okay. We scheduled my sonogram, and then when it came to that date, I couldn't go because I had something going on, so I had to reschedule it for 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, so I could have found out 2 weeks earlier that I was pregnant. You know, I just keep going on with my life and stuff, and I took a trip to Kansas City with my mom and my stepdad. It was for a Kenny Chesney concert, actually, and on the way there we stopped to eat. And I was like, I am so hungry. And so we stopped at a buffet, and ate, and I just kept eating, and my mom was like jokingly, "Are you pregnant?" And I just like, you know, laughed at her, brushed it off, whatever, even though I was. And so then we just enjoyed our weekend, you know, whatever. There was another time before too when me, my mom, my stepdad, and my boyfriend went to the casino, and we ate at the buffet there, and I ate more than everyone. Like, you know how much food that is. I just kept eating and eating and eating. And so I was like, I'm just hungry. After the weekend from Kansas City, I think it was that next Monday or Tuesday or something like that, I had my sonogram. So I went in for it, and I went alone because my boyfriend was at work, my mom was at work, my older sister was at work, my younger sister was on the way to Kansas City. So I was alone, not thinking anything of it. I get ready for my sonogram, whatever. By the way, not once did I ever think that I was pregnant. I don't know how or why I didn't think I was pregnant, but I just never thought I was going to be pregnant. Not at this age anyways, especially because if you know me, I'm the type of person that I was like, okay, I need to go to college, finish my degree, you know, get married, have children. Like, I want to do it a specific way. No, I didn't think I was going to have children until I was like late 20s, early 30s. So I didn't, the thought never come across, even though my mom jokingly said, "Are you pregnant?" you know. So yeah. Anyways, back to the sonogram. Laying down, and she puts the jelly on, starts moving the thing around, and I look over, and I can see the little fetus, because I've been to sonograms before. I know what it looks like. My hair. I know what a baby looks like on a sonogram. And so I look over and I see, before she even said anything, I turned forward and I was like, she's getting ready to tell me I'm pregnant. I know it. And at the monitor, and I was like, you see that? That's a fetus. And I'm like starting to shake now. And like, because I was shaking so bad on the bed, being stupid, I was like, what does that mean? And she was like, you're pregnant. Like, everything started to sink in, and I just felt like it was a dream. It wasn't reality. I start to cry. I'm alone, you know, I don't know what to do. I'm young. It wasn't the time for this. This isn't how it was supposed to be, you know, just all these emotions. But the lady that did my sonogram, she was very comforting. She gave me a hug. She was like, it's gonna be okay. And she came back in and she told me I wasn't supposed to tell you, you know, like they were supposed to call you with the results, but I thought you would want to know, which is a good thing she told me because they never called me. I'm like, and I even told my mom that too. The other day, it was funny, we went to the doctors. I went to the doctors with my mom. I was like, last time I was here, Bowler told me that I was constipated when I was pregnant. It was so funny, like we all started laughing. I was glad that the lady had told me because they never called me with my results or anything. They told me that I was about 11 weeks along, and I could have found out when I was 9 weeks along. So yeah, I went to my mom's house. I was crying. I was very emotional. I tried calling my mom. She didn't answer, so I texted her, and I was supposed to meet with my older sister for lunch that day. And I texted her, was like, is there any way you can stay home when you go to lunch with me? And my mom knew I had my sonogram, you know, she knew something was up. So they both came to my mom's house. My mom was the first one there. And, you know, I told her, and I was like crying so much. But looking back, you know, like it was such a happy moment. She was like, oh my gosh, congratulations, I am so happy. You know, she is so freaking supportive, and if she wasn't as supportive as she is, you know, I just would have been even more down on myself if she wouldn't have been that supportive. And she was so happy, which made me happy, and it was just a very happy moment. And then my sister came home, and my sister, she's kind of like, if you know my older sister, she's kind of like an airhead, like she cracks me up. But she was like, what's going on? And then my mom's like, you're gonna be an aunt, and she was so happy too. Thank goodness my family was just very supportive and everything. And I think we called my younger sister maybe. I don't really remember. I didn't want to tell Trayvon over the phone because, you know, my doctor's appointment was 45 minutes away. We decided to go to the store and get candy. I decided to make a card and stuff like that and tell him when I got home. He asked me how my appointment went or whatever, and I just said everything is okay with a heart. Once I get home, which wasn't until like 10 o'clock at night, I decided to surprise him, and I'll insert the clip here. It was on my phone, so it'll probably be like small, but it was a very happy moment, so I'll insert it here.
What's this?
Read the card.
It's not our card. Well, I'm not going for that.
The best gift that God has ever given me, and without her I wouldn't realize things, and I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And I just feel like she's helped me in so many ways. She's taught me so many things. She's only 18 months old, and like her personality and her laugh and everything, it just teaches one person so much. And she just means the world to everyone in the family. She brings so much joy, laughter. She can put a smile on the grumpiest person's face. Like, she is the happiest baby. And I've been a nanny before, and I've been a kids zone attendant. Like, I've seen tons of kids. She was literally the happiest baby that I've ever dealt with, and I am so thankful for that. She is the smartest little girl I've ever known. Like, I feel bad for everyone that doesn't know her because she's literally so funny, so smart, so beautiful. She is my world. Like, you don't, like, no one will understand until they have children. So of course all you mamas and grandmas out there and everyone, like, being a mom is literally the best thing ever. And I am so thankful God put her in my life when he did, because I didn't know I needed her, and I did. And here we are today, 18 months later, and just this beautiful, healthy little girl, and I couldn't be more thankful for that. With that being said, if you all like this story, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We upload every Monday and Friday, so be sure to hit the notification bell as well so you'll be notified when we upload. And if you want to see more stories like this, please let me know down below in the comments. I do plan on doing a pregnancy video and stuff through my pregnancy, even though I don't have a lot of pictures and stuff, which I wish I did. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye!